we could just have a movie night, honestly.
Themselves also.
Yep, we got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Yeah, we're so underpowered that we actually can't beat the game. So we're gonna have to grind for a bit. Yeah, let's go be the next game. It's crazy that our first Splatoon spinoff features Deep Cut of all people. I was sure it would feature Callie and Marine. Hello, hello. Yeah, I took like a 5 hour long nap and I'm right back at it. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do after we finish the game. I I think we'll play some Persona 4 and then I'll get to work on like some video projects. I want to finish Cloud of Sparrows tonight. I've been putting it off and I just Yeah, we need more power. We need more rating ability. Yeah, going forward, we're really gonna have to like. I'm curious if that they're gonna keep up this idea of like having overpowered single player Splatoon protagonists. I wonder if this idea is gonna carry over into Splatoon 4. Yeah, I hate the top. We're gonna have to replace that. Yeah, I really wonder why this is the game that like the industry decided to rally on behind. I guess maybe it's because they couldn't deny the Switch 2's success anymore. But like, it's weird that they shit on Yoshi the way they did, and then like backtracked and started like hyping this up. Yeah, I don't think you unlock the third difficulty level until after you beat the game. So, like, how many levels are going to be in this game realistically? It just uh, Spider Man. Well, that's a way longer line than you would expect. Okay, the best. I'd say it's the second best I've played. I think Vesperia is better. Uh, I feel like why do I think Vesperia is better? It's hard to put into words. It's like it has its own identity more. Like Berseria is like very obviously like influenced by Berserk and stuff like that. And like Vesperia just kind of feels like it's more of its own unique thing. Yeah, Vesperia has this problem where like it wants to pretend it's like edgier than it really is. Like, I mean, it's actually pretty edgy, but like the problem with that is that like it doesn't really commit to it, and like I don't know, it just doesn't feel like as dark as it probably should, considering the subject matter. It's I don't know, it's kind of odd that way. I mean, that's kind of what makes it interesting, but at the same time, it's. But yeah, I love this area. I love how you can like just zip around with this thing. It's sick. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, we did get Versperia when that got re-released, but that was about it. Oh no, we got Symphonia too, but Symphonia was not as popular. Because like they keep fucking up like the modern ports. Like apparently like the new ones are not as good as the GameCube original somehow. But apparently the GameCube one's still the best one. But yeah, yeah. They really should have like made Tales like a Nintendo exclusive franchise around like 2017. Like Berseria should have been a Switch game in my mind. Um, I think that would have made it a lot more popular and successful. But yeah, like at the time, they were really desperately trying to push the PlayStation exclusive thing. Yeah, it's weird to think that it's probably like the last time that like that's gonna happen ever. They're gonna be insane if they try and make like the next Tales not on Switch 2. They're gonna really I think struggle if they try that. Oops. Don't give up, mechanic. Its swinging ability was fucking badass. Yeah, we're probably legit gonna stop playing after after we beat the game. I don't know. We'll have to see what the post game's like, but I can't imagine it's gonna turn my opinion around on it. I mean, it's not bad or anything. I could see myself like playing it casually, like until Splatoon 4 comes out. But like, I don't know. Are people shitting on Echoes of Wisdom now? Like when that first came out, people were trying to say it was better than Tears. Yeah, I don't remember a lot of shit talking towards Echoes of Wisdom. I mean, after it came out, like when it was announced, that's when I remember them trying that shit. Remember when they were trying to say that like puzzles in Zelda were ruined because of how they have multiple solutions now? Yeah, it's crazy when you see people like spurring out about that. I wonder if there's a post game. I mean, it seems like there's plenty of stuff left. A limited release. Okay. Actually, let's remove the spin wheel because it sucks. Like I don't understand why there's so much. Well, the PS1 was never really relevant. Because like plenty of first party N64 games were like outselling everything on PS1. Like the way the PS1 sold was like by selling itself to normies who didn't play a lot of video games. It's just like the reality of it. I would probably go to fry. I have way better weapons now. Let's see. I need to check my weapons more often. It's pink. Jason. I I hate myself. Okay. All right. Yeah, all we're doing now is just grinding for the final area, and I'm just like, what? How are you supposed to do that? Yeah, fry fucking sucks. I want to see a life. What? It was right there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong because I'm way over level for this area. It's barely made it. Hello, hello. Nintendo is cooked again. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad or anything, but I don't like it as much as a lot of other games that came out this year. Okay. I want a job. What is this? Let's go in. I haven't picked out my game of the year yet. We'll have to see. Yeah, Power World fans are like seething pretty hard. Yeah, like they're really adamant that like Power World outsold Pokemon, and at a certain point, that's going to become very obvious, and that's not the case. Like just by looking at like social media alone, you can kind of tell that's not true. And even if it was, Pokemon's had like several releases since Power World first entered early access. So like it's not really able to compete. That's very self evident. Yet like the masses are just in denial about it. Okay. Yeah, they've come after me pretty hard, like accusing me of being a pedophile and like giving 1-star reviews to my books. It's been kind of crazy what they've tried to do. I mean, I think the problem is that like um, most of my audience aren't aware it's happening, and I don't know how to like really talk about it. But yeah, I do think I do need to make more of an effort to make people like understand that yeah, there are people coming after my channel and my books and my me as a person because of like what I say about Power World. It's pretty crazy. I mean, that Vertanga fan who was in here earlier tonight, he was trying to tell me that he was going to take my channel down. I forgot a thing we have to deal with now is that we have people actively trying to get to get everything shut down. Uh, yeah, yeah, Vertanga's bad. Yeah, he tried to say I made a blog post about him a while back when I just mentioned him as an example of delusional power. I don't I don't expect I'll talk about him again anytime soon. He's not relevant enough. Honestly, is my thing. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I haven't eaten yet today, so we're gonna try and finish this, and then we'll probably get something to eat. Yeah, you can't really talk about Rich anymore because he doesn't really do anything. Like honestly, at this point, we're just like um he's an irrelevant YouTuber, right? He doesn't have a real audience. He has people who like a-logging him, and that's basically it. So honestly, I feel like it's in my best interest to just ignore him because he's not really impacting anything. You know what I mean? He tried pushing the line a while back that Nintendo was I don't know, it was something about Nintendo. And it's just yeah, nobody cares what you say. It doesn't really matter. Hito Casino can't even really talk about him. They both hate him, but um you can't really do it because he just doesn't do anything. He's too lazy. I would say he's the next Spoonie, honestly. Because he has that same mindset of just occasionally firing up a stream and occasionally doing a tech video. Alexa, stop. Bunch of new information in 7 minutes. What's our next game gonna be? Uh, uh, uh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Review Tech USA kind of reminds me of like Video Games Awesome at this point, where it's like they don't do anything. So like, why even talk about it? Like, I'm at the point now where I've kind of forgotten like how much I hate Video Games Awesome and everything they do, but like everything they did, I should say. But like, I don't know. You can't obsess over hating these people forever. Like they're just completely finished now, and they're never going to have the influence they used to have back in the 2000s, back in 2010. Moderate. See, I was in a corner there. Wow, that was rough. Yeah, right now, like if my Last of Us video is any indication, all I really need to do now is just keep doing what I'm doing like consistently. Uh, my numbers for The Last of Us are crazy. Like they're a huge spike over most of my content, and I think it's going to be an evergreen title too. So um, I think I can just coast off of that for a bit. Yeah, I would, most of the Power World fan content I saw was bots. Like absolutely. Yeah, Gordon came after me. Like that's crazy that like my a channel my size got targeted by like the quartering. Uh but that's just how it is though. Like these big content creators, they don't want you to be successful. They will come after you. Well, a Wii Fit accessory? I wonder, yeah. I don't see what like for something like Wii Fit, I imagine they just want to like produce new versions of it. Ooh, ooh. Why am I playing the stage with multiple people? Yeah, they really could have come up with this really cool like three-player cooperative like Splatoon like shooter, and it's just not. On Mad Cuts. Oh, I see. If you're not the leader, you don't have the robot. Okay. Ooh, I'm shivered. Yeah, yeah, you're fucking sick. Where the hell are we? Ooh. I wonder if they'll patch more content into them. I can see them doing that, honestly, considering the nature of the game. Yeah, I don't think it will. I think this is like the. I think it's broken through the class ceiling now because like so many people were writing this off just because it was like a multiplayer thing. The fact of the matter is, this is a high quality single player game in a genre that doesn't get a lot of high quality single player games. So like this game actually sticks out because it's primarily a single player game compared to like Overwatch or like whatever. Well, I don't believe Overwatch to this day even has a single like PvE mode, and they were promising that like fairly early on. So yeah, like I think what happened is that people were able to successfully downplay the online portion and then like pretended that like nothing else in the series mattered and making a single player spin-off like completely demolished that entire narrative. Like I think of, like I don't think the game is particularly good, but like I think because of like where the industry is at right now and how people are like just starving for single player experience shooters, I think this yeah, so what I think is going to happen is that like Raiders is going to be hugely popular. We're going to see Splatoon material in the next Mario movie, and that's going to lead the series to becoming like a huge deal in America. And that's always been like the thing. Is that like the narrative has been like this is never ever going to take off in America. So once that falls apart, like the series is going to be an A-list Nintendo property on par with him. I mean, honestly, I think Splatoon is going through the same arc that Animal Crossing did because like if you think about it, like when Animal Crossing first came out, it was fairly popular. People liked it, but like there was always this mindset that it was never gonna like be on the same level as like The Sims or whatever. And then like that slowly started to change like after New Leaf and then like New Horizons. I mean, even now, people like don't really understand how popular Animal Crossing actually is. Like, I think a lot of people chalk it up to like the pandemic specifically, and like the game, they don't really realize that the game itself really is that popular. I don't play Animal Crossing. Fuck. That wasn't looking. I was really shot. It does, yeah. I mean, what doesn't mod like Elden Ring, honestly? Actually, no. Like very specifically, this mod's Night Rain because like Night Rain is like what this game is trying to be with like the online component and like what the hell is this? Yeah, not close enough. Uh, yeah, Animal Crossing is huge. Yeah, like that's a series that people put thousands of hours into. Yeah. Like the fact is, Animal Crossing is probably one of Nintendo's biggest IPs. Well, I mean, it is one of their biggest IPs, but like the industry just doesn't want to admit it. Because like the fact is, like Animal Crossing and Splatoon doing well disproves the notion that like people are only nostalgic from like Nintendo's IPs that were created in the 80s. Like the fact of the matter is they've had a lot of success stories over the past like 20 years, but like the industry is still in denial about it. Like they would rather you believe like The Last of Us is the greatest story ever told or whatever. But yeah, Star Fox making a comeback, Raiders and Animal Crossing blowing up, Fire Emblem being a thing. Like in general, like a lot of the Switch 2's year one is like a lot of these B-list titles. So like this is really giving a lot of them time to breathe and to become popular. And I really wonder if this is going to be like Nintendo's strategy going forward because it seems like it's the way Yoshi was treated and like Mario Tennis and like Legends ZA to a certain extent. Like it really feels like they're in a position where they can just put out like hugely controversial games and like have them be successful. It's not like it's during the Wii era where people would like spurg out about like Super Paper Mario or whatever. I don't know. Super Paper Mario wasn't that spurred out about. Shit. Yeah, I actually brought up the possibility of that too, because like that's what Druckmann always wanted to do was go into Hollywood. So like I could legit see that happening where they produce part three for HBO before a game gets made. But yeah, I don't want to like at this point it just feels like it's not gonna happen because like season two was just like a complete disaster. Like it really was like the stereotypical like second season of a woke show where it just like it fell off hardcore. Like people were saying like season one was one of the best video game adaptation ever made when it first came out. And then like it kind of awkwardly pivoted to like part two. Like first of all, that never should have happened because like everyone knew what was going to happen in part two, and yet like the influencers still went through that song and dance where they tried to say it was the greatest thing ever. It was like it was embarrassing. Like I don't know, man. The older I get, the more I hate these like fucking influencers. Like I watch BKA like clips just to get the vibe for what normies are saying. And like the older I get and the more experience I get, like the more out of touch they actually feel. You know what I mean? Like when they were coming out and trying to say that like the solar system has 20 planets, like it's just like what the fuck are you talking about? You retard. And Neptune isn't a planet because of it was just like it's just like the dumbest thing ever. It's like I guess it's like stereotypical stoner bullshit. Because like I don't know what it was growing up, but like I really had this impression that like every stoner I met was like way smarter than I was, and it made me like super insecure. I guess what's happening is that they just kind of like blindly repeat what they hear in documentaries while they're like stoned out of their mind and don't actually like understand it at all. I don't even know how I did that. Like I don't get it. Like they act like they know what they're talking about, but like when you really like dig into it, you realize they're just bullshitting. Like I don't know why it's such like an issue for me. I don't know, it might be an autist thing where I just assume that like anybody who speaks confidently knows what they're talking about, but I don't know, I'm pretty good at like spotting bullshit from other people. It might be because of just like me not being around stoners a whole lot. I always did like make a point to avoid them growing up. So it's like I don't know. Autism. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I know he's talking about. Yeah, the issue with environment was like he's supposed to get environment. Don't be a fucking faggot. This is fucking yeah, specifically because I can't. It does feel like a shift in the online space with Nintendo dominates the influencer. Yeah, yeah, because like every weekend it feels like the new Nintendo game just like it's really popular. Back in the day, like everything they would do was successfully buried, but like now it feels like they can't do shit. Like I've complained about how downplayed like Yoshi was, but like honestly, it would have been way worse if the exact same game came out in the Wii U. Honestly, like people would have spurred out about that game if it came out during the Wii U years. Yeah, I mean, like what we're seeing is just like the people who like really hate Nintendo are in their 40s now, and a lot of them are childless. So like what we're seeing is just like this really slow, gradual decline of that mindset that Nintendo is just like a primitive, behind the times company. Because like realistically, why were people saying that? It was because of online, and it was because of the graphics, and both those things are no longer an issue in the Switch 2. And like I would argue that that hasn't been that's been true for a long time since like the Wii U era. But like the narrative has always been that like PlayStation and Xbox just have like way better are just way better from a technical perspective, and they're just not really. Yeah, I want to play some One Piece. Yeah, I want to watch some Spy Family. It's been a while. I need to watch anime in general. I just have not been watching a ton of it lately. Yeah, because I've just been shooting so. Um, like I don't understand why I'm struggling so much with this. I don't understand how you're supposed to handle this. Like I don't know if you need like the sniper or what. Like yeah, I have help for this, and we're still struggling. Wow, really? Even with help, I still couldn't do it. Right? And release the limiter. A Splatoon few come back. Like honestly, I really do feel like Splatoon should be like a one console generation IP. Because like I don't understand why we got two of them on Switch One. Maybe that's what they'll be doing going forward, but like I mean, I guess it was just awkward timing because Splatoon One came out on the Wii U and they wanted to pump it out for Switch, and then we got a direct sequel, and we got Real Life Powers like that. I love I want help. I want some real serious help. Okay, can we go in as a job? 36. Chrono Trigger. Yeah, yeah. I want more. It's what. Yeah, of course. Like my favorite gadget in the game is attached to the one tank I wasn't using. Okay. That turret sounds fucking awesome. Okay. And we probably should switch back to the power tank for the final fight. What are these weird like wind circles? I don't get it. They're not thermals. I don't. Yeah, I love the turrets. Mom doesn't look. Okay. So, yeah, no one is hiring. And even if they did, like, they would not help. Yeah, it's actually like my prerequisite now. Is that, yeah, if you're not, okay, like okay, position, I have nothing. If you're not going to fact back into the higher pay position, I am not interested. I'm not doing legal thing. I'm not doing legal things. Yeah, I'm not working. Yeah. I like the tactical tag, I think, more than the others. Like, I don't understand how people have like 40 hours into this game. I just don't get it. Okay. What? Oh, there it is. I think. What? No? What the hell was that? You're telling me I beat these giant fucking creatures and yet, like, wow. Well, I guess I'm strong enough to beat the game now, I guess? It only took, like, what, an hour of grinding? Yeah, I'm curious when Splatoon 1's gonna get re-released. It might, like, I wonder how they're, like, I don't know, man. I've always kind of felt this, but I feel like Splatoon would work better as like a live service game where they can like just update it sporadically, and that's kind of what they do already. But like the way they get around it is that they do full $60 releases. But the game hasn't changed that much over the past decade. But I can see why they're not willing to do that. I mean, and honestly, like what they've been doing has been working. So yeah, what do I know, right? Yeah, live service games I think are more expensive to produce than people realize. So it sounds like it makes sense, but then like in practice, it just doesn't. Okay. Has great platforming campaigns. You can play it there with different weapons. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I don't know. Like Overwatch, trying to like monetize itself through like microtransactions. That ended up blowing up in its face, right? Because like people didn't want to pay for it. Like it makes more sense for like Splatoon to just treat like every like to just have like a normal $60 release schedule. Yeah. swarmed by fucking assholes. Yeah, we can't beat it. Yeah, we have to grind more to get through this section. I guess maybe we can call for help. Yeah, I still feel like I haven't played a lot of Splatoon 3. I think I put like 50 hours into it or so. It feels like I barely played it at all, honestly. And 2, I put like 90 hours into. But yeah, a lot of my friends have put like hundreds of hours into it, or thousands at this point. And like I've always felt like I just don't like it as much as other people, and I think it is because I do kind of value the single player experience, and I just don't like online shooters in general. Like I really thought Splatoon would get me into it, but I guess not. I mean, I guess that's like the thing I'm coming to terms with. It's that like not every game is something that I would be into. Because like I had this problem with Atelier too, where it's like it's probably one of the best RPG franchises out there right now, but like I'm just not the target demo, and like I need to just kind of accept that. I don't know. I'm not a fan of how like Coomers think Atelier should be like some Gooner franchise. Because like for me, it's like an RPG series for girls. It's like a JoJo. So like I don't like the idea of like fetishizing the characters really. Are you serious? Even with help, we couldn't do it. Wow. Maybe the people we got were just incompetent, but okay. Yeah, I think the main thing. So the gameplay in this is fine. For me, I think the problem is just the general structure and the level design. Like, I think they need it. They really need to figure out like how to make Splatoon fun outside of just shooting stuff. Like, they can't really. They're not really good at like doing much else other than that. Lots of families are going to switch ones and two. Yeah, like okay. So the entire cope right now is that like kids aren't playing Nintendo consoles; they're playing like Fortnite or and Minecraft and stuff like that. And I'm just like Fortnite and Minecraft, those games that are on Nintendo consoles. Like it's just yeah. I mean, I'd help. So like the game is just endless grinding. Like I just don't know. Getting rid of the roguelike mechanics is an upgrade, but like I think the fundamental problem is still there, where like you're just mindlessly shooting things. It's just and it doesn't really feel like it takes skill really, because like so much of it hinges on like your level and like what you can do. I want a job. We're getting wrecked. I like my little turret, but like we're gonna have to find something. Maybe that's the only good like gadget in tactics. I don't know. And the turret's good in all situations. And they said this was gonna be a tower defense game, and I'm just like, what the hell does that mean? So was it gonna be like an RTS? Like, I really do think like what they really need to do is like make an RTS, because like I think Splatoon is absolutely like the franchise to do that with. That or Fire Emblem, I would say. I mean, I love traditional Fire Emblem, but like I think an RTS game would be really interesting. Yeah, so Nintendo's dominating like real time turn-based strategy, but like I'm curious what's gonna happen when they find something that they can use for like real time strategy. Because I think right now the cope is that like real time strategy or grand strategies are like the real strategy games, and Fire Emblem isn't shit. And I don't know, that's not gonna stick for like much longer. Like, I saw Synthetic Man try to do it when he tried to say that like, oh yeah, I play real strategy games. I don't play Fire Emblem, and I was just like what? Like name something, so like I can make fun of it. Like I'm sure they'll like cite like Total War or something, but like Total War is my IP that like everyone's sick to death of and has tons of problems. Like I don't even know what these people are talking about when they try and say Fire Emblem has like stiff competition. Like from what? Like if you press them on it, they'll try and tell you Final Fantasy Tactics, which is like 30 years old now, and honestly wasn't even as good as Fire Emblem back in its heyday. Okay. You have like $2 billion. Okay. So does it automatically match you with stages you haven't beaten yet? Or Fire Emblem isn't even really that woke, honestly. Like a lot of it's just localizers or like just like cultural differences. Like I complain about it being too woke, but it's not really that big of a deal.
Oh, is this a boss fight? Oh wow, this is the first time I've done a boss fight. This thing took forever the first time, so I wonder with friends if it's gonna. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna ever go back to the tower defense game idea. Because honestly, I think what they should be doing with Splatoon is that they should be tackling like every single style of like shooter imaginable. So that they should be having all these different modes for all these different like established genres, just so they just so some spur doesn't come out and say that like this is doing something Nintendo's not doing. Uh, okay, I'll play Sin and Punishment. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we're supposed to be collecting eggs. What am I doing? Shit, shit. Yeah, see. Yeah, I think so. This fight is taking way too long. Yeah, the bosses in this game, like, they're such a drag. They're so boring. Like, they take way too long to beat. Yeah, because I think these bosses were balanced around the idea that, like, of you fighting them with multiple people and at a higher level. So, like, when you're first starting out, they're way too hard. And then eventually they start becoming too easy. Yeah, I don't even think this is the spicy version. I think this is the standard basic bitch version. Why does the fin flash? Like Star Fox got rid of the flash thing and like Splatoon added it in this. Like it's just weird. God damn. No, we're all losing. My incompetent boob teammates completely fucked me up. Yeah, where were they? Oh shit. Okay. It was kind of like totally 350. I don't know. One more hit should do it, but yeah, I could go either way at this point. I think. Are you serious? Once more? Probably not. We're probably not going to get to that phase, honestly. Counter medicine. We barely beat him, huh? Yeah, I thought we failed for a second there, but no, we did it. I don't know. Maybe a Monster Hunter style structure would have worked better. Where I don't know. Yeah, like this game really feels like it was influenced by Dragon Quest Treasures of all things. And if you don't know, Dragon Quest Treasures is straight up garbage. So like, do we have to see these cutscenes like every time we beat it? Whatever. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, it's the middle of the night. That might have something to do with it. Yeah. So they play this cutscene every time you beat it? Why? Whatever. Well, I guess we helped some other like pleb get through it. I mean, I beat the boss by myself, so I feel like HP doesn't do anything. I don't know. Maybe just because like the enemies scale with you, but I don't feel like I'm. Mario Galaxy? What do you mean? What Mario Galaxy? I think Mario Galaxy's already it's already done very very well. I don't think it really needs to do better. Hang on, let's go ahead and switch my tank back. Uh, God damn it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I wanted to place that damn top. Okay, that seems a lot more useful. Okay. And the top just seemed fucking garbage. Mario Galaxy only sold 2 million. Who are you trying to fool? That's not true. Like, Mario Galaxy was a huge hit when it got re-released. All that coping that it was like overpriced or whatever, that didn't amount to anything. I actually bought another copy to give as a gift. So what is this? Is this spicy? Why are there so many? What is going on here? Okay, I want to play greens. Yeah, the Raiders are shit. I want to eat something. Yeah, I haven't eaten yet today. Well, like in the past 6 hours. Actually, no, it's been 12 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I've just been drinking a lot of water. So yeah, I ate a pretty big lunch, and I was kind of concerned about it. But like, if I go like a good 12 hours without eating anything, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, Nintendo's not allowed to do business properly in China. That's definitely like a big problem right now. Because like, if you actually look at the statistics, the reason like the we keep seeing these situations where like random fucking games blow up in China, and like the reason for that is that like competition isn't allowed to release there. So like Nintendo, like they're way better than anything the Chinese produce, but like China just will not like let them release their stuff properly. Is this spicy? Like it must be, right? Because I think every area has like multiple difficulty levels. Yeah, yeah. I think there's like a third difficulty level after spicy. Yeah, maybe when you actually beat it, you'll. Maybe the intention for this is to like get kids into action RPG. I will say, as far as action RPGs go, this is pretty good. Like the main issue I have with it is like the structure and like maybe the plot is too simplistic, but like for the most part, like I think it works pretty well. Like it just needs to like it needs to be more like an RPG, honestly. I think it's the main problem with it. And I would say the RPG aspects are the best part of this for sure, but yeah, I don't think they went far enough.
There, I got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yeah, I think I mentioned this before. I might make a video about this after the Power World one, but like, wait, I want to recruit you for the Anaga clan? What the fuck does that mean? Like, I'm just like, what does that mean? So yeah, Fry is like a model apparently. Get this, like, why are models so fucking ugly? Because like you would think they were like super attractive, but they're just kind of not. Okay, yeah, it's with the big man. What was I getting at? Oh yeah, yeah, the China thing. Yeah, yeah. So one of my things going forward, I don't want to hear about a game being popular in China because that's been the cope when it comes to like a lot of this stuff. Like I think Baldur's Gate 3, I think Power World, I think Black Myth Wukong especially. Like people use China as like some huge benchmark. Is like, oh man, it's big in China. Oh man, it made $1 billion in China. China doesn't allow for competition. So like it doesn't really make any sense. Like if it was a normal market that allowed competition, like you would see Nintendo games outperforming everything they do, but like they just don't do it. And anyway, like if you actually, if you have Chinese friends or whatever, which I do, like they just pirate everything anyway. So like it's like it just doesn't. Nintendo games probably are more popular there than like official statistics may indicate. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm a big fan of like China cracking down on like rom coms and shit like that. Because I genuinely think that like romance movies are like downright damaging to women. But like, yeah, I mean, I would be fine with regulations being put on video games. Uh, I don't know, because too many people just kind of like do nothing but play video games. Uh, I don't know. It's interesting because like the way Nintendo did it, and I think this is one of the reasons I turned out like so successful.
is that Nintendo like actively encouraged its like audience to go outside and like take breaks and stuff like that, which sounds ridiculous, but like it's a big part, I think, of why Nintendo fans are so much more well adjusted than like fans of other platforms. Is that like we actually were doing other things and actually were encouraged to have different interests and stuff like that. Like they encourage you to be responsible, and it worked for a Nintendo fan. But the problem is, I think Nintendo fans are higher IQ than fans of other brands. So like someone like a lot of these people just do nothing but sit in bed playing on their phones, like jacking off the Nikkei. You know what I mean? Like that's man, I haven't brought up Nikkei in forever. Like maybe I should like I've been into Psy games lately, so maybe I should start making fun of Umasume. Like I'm not familiar with Umasume though, so I don't know. Like, do people actually unironically jack off to it? Like I don't know. But yeah, I just hate the whole like concept. To me, it's like Umasume is like everything I hate about Japanese media. So like, so I'm just like, I don't know why it blew up here. Like, I think even Japanese audiences are confused by it. But yeah, like I think a lot of the numbers that like come out of China are fake about the sales, about how their player numbers. Like it's just, it all just feels very transparent. Empty gadget spots to fill. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, all we're doing is just grinding so we can beat the game. It's just, how long have we been playing it? Let's see. Yeah, 10 hours. Yeah, it's not that long, honestly. I'm curious if it has a post game. I could see them releasing DLC for the. This seems like it's going to be a DLC fest, honestly. Uh, I mean, I could see the DLC being a major improvement. You know what I mean? Because like my main problem with this is that like it just doesn't feel like it's going to have a lot of replay value, and then it's a little bit too simple. I think if they get past like the entry level stuff, maybe it'll get more fun. Because like I do feel like it does get a lot better when like you start getting the harder stuff. So. Yeah, I don't play setup load. Yeah, should we pop in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and see how that is? Yeah, now we gotta play Persona 4 after this. Like that's what I committed to. I wanna beat Persona 4 and then we'll do Xenoblade. Yeah, I have not decided what the next RPG after Persona 4 is gonna be. I think I'm committed to beating Persona 4 now, but like yeah, I think we're gonna do 4, 3, and then 5, and then finish 5. I think I definitely want to finish 5, but like every time I go back to it, it's just like. I mean, my issue with 5 is that I did beat the base game, but I did not beat the stupid like post game thing, and I don't know. It just felt like I'd be missing out. But honestly, the story's pretty much over after you beat like Japanese Trump. And Persona 5 could have been really interesting, but they just don't nail the concept at all.
like 4, like it feels a lot more mature in a way because it actually feels like you actually have to look after your cousin and all that. Like it actually feels like your friends are good people. Like in 5, they're just assholes for the most part. Uh, like yeah, everybody except Makoto just sucks for one reason or another. Are these bots? Did people just not give themselves names? How many people are playing this, man? I haven't seen Nintendo make as much content. I think because like the career has dried up and he's trying to like transition into like more. This one again? Wow, this is like the biggest waste of time ever for to help someone with because it's just a gimmicky stage. By the looks of it, they don't know what to do. So hang on, I guess I gotta carry it with you. Oh come on, I touched it. What a waste of my time. Yeah, like I feel like the levels needed to be a lot more elaborate to like really justify replaying them. Like I'd say the only ones that you need to replay are the ones with like the gauntlets and the enemies. Like when it comes to like these big open areas, like what's the point really? It just yeah, that's crazy that we've never actually gotten the N64 version of Animal Crossing. Like how different is it from the GameCube one? I actually don't know that much about it. Yeah, it's crazy that like Animal Crossing started with the N64 technically. Nintendo would be fully. Yeah, I mean, I would say he's fully irrelevant now because like he made a fool of himself with the grip, and like it just completely tanked his reputation. Like someone like me gets validated over time because like pretty much all my predictions come true. Like Nintendo is like he just hoped so hard about the Switch 2 that like that's all he's really known for. Um, whereas I'm like a novelist, I'm like a video essayist now. I've like um, I have my own website. It's just like by the way, I need to get back into like writing articles. I published an article today, but yeah, we got to finish the next one. I'm drafting one about like how stupid like Avatar is, but Avatar: The Last Airbender, I should say. I wonder if like the website will be the place to do anime reviews because like I've tried doing anime reviews on YouTube before, but like every single time I try, I get hit by copyright. I don't know how like normal YouTubers do it. Because I really should be part of the anime community. I've always wanted to be part of the anime community, and I just haven't done it yet.
I'm hungry. What am I gonna eat? All we're doing is just grinding, grinding, grinding. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe kids will like this. Is kind of my mindset because like if you think about it, it's like a better Fortnite. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't shown this to any kids yet. I forgot to bring my Switch too when I saw the kids on Thursday, so I didn't get to show them Star Fox like I wanted. And I was kind of pissed. I was kind of upset. I really wonder. Like, I think Star Fox is going to be really popular, uh, but I mean, I've already heard from other people like how popular the game is, but like with younger audiences. But I haven't seen it firsthand myself. So. Okay. Is it fly today? It's like, where are we at? 39. She's it. Okay. Okay. Views have gone back up. Excellent. 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 Very happy to see that. yeah, that's right. Yeah, we probably should like do our review before we do anything else. Yeah, I think we'll like finish the game, produce the review real quick, and then like fire the stream. We'll probably just take a break and come back tonight. Yeah, I mean, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, honestly. That probably should have been the. Yeah, that was probably the perfect time for the slam, but. We got it just barely. Wow. That was brutal. What is this? Oh, wow. Is this a new enemy? Wow. We're still seeing new bosses. Okay. You know what? Weren't the bosses in Salmon Run in Splatoon 3 way harder than this? Come to think of it. Like, honestly, like, I think this just makes me want to play more Splatoon 3. Because Splatoon 3 was way. Maybe that was the evil scheme on this, was to get people to like Splatoon 3 more, because people were saying it was the worst game in the series for a while. Uh, yeah, Splatoon 3 is quite a bit better than people give it credit for. And this one will be quite a bit worse, I think. Oh, no, no, we fought this boss before. Have we? Maybe we haven't. Maybe it's just a bigger version of something we fought already, but. Yeah, Big Man has the worst special for sure. Okay, okay. Shit. This again? What is with people asking for help for this? This is like, uh, this is not the stage you want to do this for. What the hell is he doing? It feels like I don't really have much to spend my cash on, but whatever. Yeah, okay. I think one more level should be fine, and then we'll give another stab at like the final area. got KO'd. Come on. Come on. Wow. Okay. So that was too much for him. Well, I died once, and everyone else died several times. So I guess I was carrying them, but all right. Yeah. What's with naming everything after food? I don't get it. Man, like early game enemies go down so hard. Hmm. Yeah, I think we're gonna play some. I am really anxious to play some Sonic 4. Like I've been waiting for several days to do it. What's that shot? Look at that! Look how quick it was. So this is the difference between end game and like early game play, huh? Well, how do you get like the other the final? Oh, is it a difficulty thing? So you have to get like the highest difficulty, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe you have to unlock the highest difficulty or something. All right. Yeah, we should be playing strong to deal with it now, but I want a job. Level up. All right, we got to the next solo. Yep. Okay, we can beat it. We can beat it. Oh wow. Yeah, maybe we'll write a script for the Splatoon Raiders review, and then just read it. Yeah. Wait, why are there two different life meters? Are there two of them, or what are we doing? This game is pretty active. I don't think this game is more like a tech demo than anything. Because like Mysterious Book would kind of felt that way too. Because like just look at how much shit is flying around on screen, and like the frame rate is like a perfect 60. There's no drops at all. I mean that's what the trend with the Switch 2 in general is that like frame rates like just seem like a thing of the past. Hey, what the hell is it? Got him just barely. I had to whip out my gadgets to make it work, but we did it. We got the treasure. Yeah, I wonder if there's more to the game after this. After the plot wraps up. Because I feel like it would be really easy to just like patch in new stages or whatever. I'm kind of confused about like why it's the shortest. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I could see them updating this quite a lot. I mean, we haven't gotten confirmation that they will, but um, all right. How big is the final area? I want to go see God. Middle of the sea. 29 minutes before we can do that again. Again, like all we've been doing tonight is just grinding, basically. Wait, what? What? Huh?
I don't think we can do this at our current level by ourselves. Yeah, we'll try it, but yeah, this is like pretty blatantly a multiplayer game. Like you have to help other people and have other people help you if you're gonna get through. Yeah, we cannot beat enough of this. Well, I'd rather not. This is a no. It's not. It was not a good idea. It was never a good idea. Yeah, it was never a good idea. It was never a good idea. Oh, yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna call it quits now. I think I'm gonna. Eh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have breakfast. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have breakfast and then produce the Power video. Yeah, actually tell them that now. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Because it's like citizen that nobody tried to help me.
I'm hungry. Yeah, let's finish this. I haven't killed any. Yeah, let's not get me. That shouldn't be like, yeah. So, no, I could not afford. Yeah, it was never a good idea. All right, let's get going. I am ready to call it quits. Am I sure I don't want to play anything? Nah, I'm starving. Oh, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Um, yeah, we're gonna eat for a bit, and then we're gonna come back. Probably after a brief break. I might leave the house actually and just get some fresh air. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna write a bit actually. The game saves, right? Yeah, game save. Okay. Okay. So we will come back to it later today and hopefully finish it. Until then.